the unanimous consensus bet is banks. You've been constructive there too. There has been a bit of a rally, more so in the PSU banks in the last couple of months, but private banks have done reasonably okay for the better part of this year. Do you reckon there is more in store for banks? Can that be the bulwark of this up move on the Nifty that you're talking about?
Banks have been the catalyst of the last couple of months or 3 months, I would say, and it's probably the reason why the Nifty is at 18,600 today. And we've seen it in the last decade that whenever banks do well, the Nifty texture and the look and the feel is something else. So it's great to see the banks do well, and I think there is a lot more upside because not only are the usual poster boys doing well, which is SBI, ICICI, and Axis, but you have stocks like IndusInd Bank and HDFC Bank which have come back smartly in the last 1.5 months. So when I look at the Bank Nifty charts, again, I don't see signs of topping out. It's a very mature rally. In any bull market, you need to see whether there is volatility during corrections or not. And I want to take you back to 2003, when the Sensex had doubled in about 10 months and there was just no volatility in that bull market. That's exactly what has happened in the last 2 months. Corrections are very, very shallow, not just for the Nifty, but even for the Bank Nifty. So I think there is more to come, and we are looking at a Bank Nifty target of about 46,500, just about 10% away from where we are. And it could be led by, the PSU Bank, SBI remains a favorite, and HDFC Bank, which I think will go on to test lifetime highs and cover up for the underperformance of the last 1 year.
Yeah, I was about to ask you that, Gautam, that, banks like HDFC Bank haven't quite performed. ICICI Bank has, and a lot of people fundamentally talking about a catch-up that Axis will play in valuations. So these relatively underperforming banks, do they make a comeback? You answered about HDFC Bank. Can I egg you on to talk about Axis if you've looked at that bank as well?
Well, unfortunately for Axis, I have a bit of a bias. Somehow its history is in my mind, so I don't like trading or recommending an investment in that stock. And it doesn't mean that you buy anything that has been underperforming. I mean, look at a Bandhan Bank. Everybody's talk great things about it, but look at where the stock is. It might do well, but clearly it doesn't come on top of our list. So if you have to be with the big boy, let it be with HDFC Bank, because if you look at the long-term monthly chart of HDFC Bank, what I realized at 1550, 1600 is that the downside was very little and the upside potential was huge. So I think, it's probably the space to look at. So HDFC Bank in the private banking and SBI in the PSU banks are my best bets.